A look at the Lakers as they get off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Pumped up to go after a road win here tonight. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. LeBron and KCP, they're the guards. Morris the 4 with Davis patrolling at the center position. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, Joe Ingles is out there with Derek Favors. Then there's Ricky Rubio, then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Oni in at the 2. And a huge part of any NBA team's success is health, especially, Grant, as we move to the middle part of the schedule.
Yeah, so true, B.A. I mean, being able to manage your injuries and stay healthy throughout the course of the season is so important to a team's success. And obviously, as you get to the mid-season point, you have a stretch run of games that will really impact seeding and positioning and preparing you for the postseason. So, without a doubt, maintaining health around the mid-season mark is so crucial to a team's overall success.
Now here's Rubio. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Gobert up top, shoots over Davis. Here's Favors, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You love the effort of Favors on the glass. He's a scrappy player who comes away with second chance opportunities for his club.
James against Favors. James passes to Kuzma. Inside. Second chance shot. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Rubio. Off the mark there with a 3. The Lakers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
You see the tremendous first step, the power. LeBron loves to put the defense back on its heels.
All right, a guy like Caldwell Pope, it seems the less you ask him to do, the more he delivers.
So true. I mean, when he doesn't have to carry an offensive load, he's a much more efficient player. He's that wild card factor for this team. He's learning what his limits are and how to play to his strengths.
That one misses for Gobert.
Rudy Gobert can change the game in so many ways. He does it with his length, his height, and his impact.
And here's the fast break. Here's Rubio. That shot off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle big time.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
So it's Utah now. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. It's Rubio with a drive. And the basket is good.
I love how Rubio controls the pace, able to shift gears in an instant.
And there's the drive. Shot's good by James. James has got 6 points. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Gobert up top. Pass to Rubio. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
James attacking. And slam dunk by James.
He never takes a break on any possession. He is ruthless on the offensive side of the floor.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Rubio. Going inside, Oni. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Well, Los Angeles shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Favors. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Back to Rubio. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ingles. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
The silent assassin, Ingles, continues to do his job and does it at a high level.
James passes to Davis. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And that one, good. Rubio's got his second basket.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. The Lakers call timeout. Last time they met in Los Angeles. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Ariza. Beyond the arc. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. Outside Schroeder. Here's Caruso. And here comes the break. Here's Batum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Schroeder finds Harrell to stop the run. And Harrell with the strong finish.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Pass to Portis. Here's Batum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tucker.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
Both shots good from the strike. 1:58 left in the first. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
That one falls.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Utah, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Pass to Portis. Over Tucker. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Caruso. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Fires from deep. Utah with the rebound. 1:14 left to play in the first. A nice shot by Hughes.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Lakers trail. Here's Caruso. He takes it in. Pass to Harrell. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. No luck on that one. So Utah will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And Harrell with the strong finish.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
The Jazz have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. To the paint. Here's Portis. Oh, denied by Harrell.
Plays with so much grit and toughness. Harrell loves to wreak havoc on the defense.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front, up by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And earlier we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin of the underdog label.
I think the underdog story, started when I was a kid. I always been a guy that's always been picked second. Even though I had, high accolades in high school, and I had to work for those really, really hard to get those. I feel like nobody really ever believes in, none of the things I do. Even if I have a good season, to me it was a good season, but somebody else it wasn't as good as they wanted it to be.
And playing with a chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
It really has. I mean, some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, it's Kuzma at power forward with Davis at center. LeBron and KCP, they're the guards. And it's McLemore in at the small forward position.
This is Kuzma's game. You set me up, I'll knock it down.
Rubio against James, and that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact. And think about this, B.A. You look at the pressure and hype surrounding LeBron James during his entire career, and he's lived up to it at every step of the way. One of the best, if not the best, since his rookie year until now.
James against Rubio. Pass to Ingles. Now here's Gobert. Tightly guarded. And it's blocked by Davis. Shot is good by Oni.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
James with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up. Outside for Davis. Kuzma up top. The three, James. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
So, Grant, when we talk about LeBron, and you're talking about him to a non-basketball fan, how would you describe it? What makes him so good?
Well, B.A., you have to start off by saying that nobody's as strong and fast as LeBron. I mean, he has the skills you need at an elite level. He is the complete package in every sense of the word.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Dominating at the rim, something AD has always enjoyed.
Morris, he's checked in for the Lakers. Matthews comes in for McLemore. Well, Grant, I'm more of a paint-by-numbers guy, but among your interest is real art. What sparked your interest in that area?
BA, my parents were collectors. Obviously, I started to collect in college, and then when my budget changed when I became an NBA ball player, I was able to enhance my collection. But it's been great, and one of the sort of outside-the-box hobbies that I've enjoyed. And when you look at the NBA now, there's plenty of athletes doing things that are sort of outside the box. So it's so gratifying to watch these young men continue to pursue interest outside of the game of basketball.
The Grant Gallery coming soon to you.
I like that.
It's Rubio with the drive. Pass to Favors. And here is Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Here's Honey. Let's go with a 3. Offensive board. Gobert inside. Davis on him. Gobert with the bucket.
For Gobert, when it comes to rebounding, it's not just the height and length, it's also the instincts.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Rubio against James. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's not fair. He's so crafty with the ball. Rubio is best scoring off the bounce.
Morris. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Gobert. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Here's Honey. Inside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. There's the 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. Harrell's checked in for Morris. Caruso comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Schroeder in for Matthews. Down low. Portis with the steal. Covered by Schroeder. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Pass to Hughes. Shoots over Schroeder. The Jazz again can't hit.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Takes
Okay.
Oh my goodness!
That is
cocked it back and fired it home.
Oh, indeed.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Utah leading. To the inside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Well, when we talk about AD as an athlete, a major component to that is his body control, able to adjust off contact to finish the play.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Well, you look at the impact Anthony Davis has on this team. Everyone's job gets so much easier when he's on the court. He helps the team in every facet of the game.
High arcing shot. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. And Davis slams it home.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And the way Davis can leave his mark on a game, Smitty, few others in the league can match him.
He helps other stars, BA, by attracting defenders to himself. On defense, he can cover weaker defenders by helping weak side. Rare to see a player lift a whole team with their skill set.
Now, here is James. 14 points for him. Pass to Schroeder. Now, here's Davis. From 7. Rebound, Utah.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Portis. Harrell defending. Here's Batum. Out to Portis. Shot clock at 3. Oh, they need this! Schroeder with a rebound. James outside. That'll count! And that's not gonna go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Lakers ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah, so big. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, it's easy to see why they've been the better team offensively. They've been shooting the lights out of the ball. They're running their strong offensive system and making the most of every good shot that they get.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
I'll focus on the defense, which hasn't been tremendous. They've allowed over 50% shooting, never a good thing. They need to get more aggressive inside and on the perimeter.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
Derek Favors out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Ricky Rubio. And it's Oni in at the 2. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Oni. And a missed layup.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's James.
Watch out! Watch your head!
Awesome. Get out the way!
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
Utah with the ball. Here's Oni. Pass to Gobert. Driving to the basket. And Gobert with the stuff.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. James outside. Takes a 3. But they get it back. Over to the left wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. Off target from outside. And this game, folks, a close one here in Salt Lake City. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Gobert against Morris. It's tipped. Kuzma, left side. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. James against Rubio. Gobert with a screen on James. Outside Rubio. 5 to shoot. This for the tie. James with the block. to the middle. Here's Kuzma, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, in 1992, you were involved in one of the greatest basketball plays in college history. Still remember it so well. What do you think about when you remember that play?
Well, B.A., it really was an incredible moment in an incredible game. I think the first thing that comes to mind was how bad of a haircut I had. I mean, man, what was I thinking? I was only 19, but it shows and it pays to not be too trendy when you're young. But all seriousness, no, it's just remarkable. We were so in the moment. We were trying to win against a great Kentucky team. I had the easy part, making the pass. Christian had to catch, gather, and score, and he did. And 30 years later, people still talk about it. And so I'm just so grateful to have been a part of something so magical and so special.
You guys practice that play?
Never. They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Kuzma. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Driving in. Inside. Here's Morris. It's deflected.
I think surprising everyone in this arena. Rubio all over it.
And something you'd never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Gobert up top. For the lead. Favors in the post. Defended by Kuzma. Ingles, good.
Catching fire. When you have a shooter like Ingles, it's a great play to run.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Steps back. Here's Caldwell Pope. And again, the Lakers, no good. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Favors. Here's Gobert, guarded by Morris. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When Gobert gets in deep, that's often your best option, is to wrap him up and send him to the line.
And the Lakers with some changes. Harrell's checked in for Morris. Caruso comes in for Ariza. And it's Schroeder in for Caldwell Pope. Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Schroeder. And they get it. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Portis.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Here's Hughes. Covered by Schroeder. The Jazz again can't hit. The Lakers trail. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
You know, every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he's not about to give the offense anything.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Jazz with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Batum. Here's Azubuike, defended by Kuzma. Here's Batum, 5 on the clock. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Pass to Portis. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Portis has got his second basket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Schroeder into the lane. Here's Caruso. This for the tie. It's hauled in by Hughes.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Not really his range, and it's off target. Well, Los Angeles shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Pass to Harrell. Davis down low. Portis on him. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Harrell.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. And the Lakers shooting only 30% in the third quarter. And he drives in from deep. And Kuzma, good for three. Kuzma's got 7.
Encouraging to watch Kuzma knock it down. He has to keep taking and hitting these.
And it's blocked by Davis. On the wing, Davis jacks up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Hughes over to the wing. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Lakers on top, up by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Lakers in the lead. A moment here for an injury report.
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Utah. He said it's a sprained wrist. Doesn't look like any torn ligaments, but considerable pain and swelling. And losing a player as the season really hits its stride is going to be tough for them. Hopefully it's a speedy recovery.
Well, and Ali, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Anthony Davis is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Outside Schroeder. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The blazing speed of Dennis Schroeder, enabling him to keep the defense off balance.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Utah trailing here. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Harrell. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Back to Harrell. Lots of room. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. And for the Jazz, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. Here's Honey. Pass to Gobert. Here's Ingles.
Smothering defense by LeBron James, using his size and quickness to affect the shot.
Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And the Jazz with possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Back to Favors. Pass to Oni. Clock at 4.
And there it is, on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the Lakers shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Schroeder into the lane. Morris passes to Schroeder. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Honey. On the take, and he dunks it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Great job on that drive. Gobert finds ways to help this team at both ends.
James with the ball. Now Favors defending. Harrell, the open look. Can't get it to drop. So Utah will take it the other way. Pass to Favors. Over Schroeder. Favors misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now James. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. And a look now at the Utah Jazz's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. The Jazz making a switch here. Teague's checked in. And that one misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. James against Ingles. And that one's good. James.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Outside Teague. Here's Honey. The putback. James with the rebound. Pass to Schroeder. Morris on the wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. There's the triple. But they recover it. Ingles against James. Deflected.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors, an outstanding shot blocker.
Favors with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Honey. Oh, nice D from Schroeder.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And it's James with the jam.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoys playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Check by James. Favors with a screen on James. And it's blocked by Davis.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
For the Jazz, this one not looking good. Check by James. On the wing, Ingles. Favors against Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ingles. With the clock winding down. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It's his work ethic. Gobert has done everything he can to become a threat offensively.
It's James with the drive. And it's James with the jam.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Ingles. And a miss there on the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Drives to the hoop and slam dunk by James.
LeBron is having himself a game. Staying aggressive, playing with a lot of force.
Check by James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on LeBron James. He gets the first, and that brings him within 10. And so he makes both from the line. 54 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Kuzma. Back to James. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Now here's Favors. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And not often you see him take that shot. And he commits the intentional foul. Here's Thomas. There's the drive, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Utah calls timeout. They're losing by 8. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
Pass to Hughes. The 3 is up. He's off on that one. Here's Thomas. It's in.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point. And I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.